your favorite Americans is back. You ready for today's video, Bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweetheart. We have the USA versus Europe. Guide to cultural differences. My Europeans, we love y'all. I love everybody. I don't believe in war. I don't believe in discrimination. I don't believe in hatred, however you want to say it. I believe in loving one another, loving other people, loving strangers, loving your neighbor, being kind to everybody. Because that goes a long way. And that's the way we should live our lives. And that's truly what I believe in. I'm wishing blessings, love, and health towards anybody watching today's video. I love y'all so much. I truly do from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Let's check out this video. Shout out to Honest Guide. The original link be down below. And if y'all want to check out my beautiful girl's channel, she has amazing content on her channel down below. World of ACV, man. She is here with us today, y'all. I know she's beautiful. And hey, she's almost at her first 1,000 subscribers. She's literally 30 subscribers away from 1,000. Maybe she might hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of tomorrow. But she has amazing content on her channel, so go check out her content. She has reactions, all kind of amazing stuff over there as well. And hey, you ready? Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. Cultural differences. Let's get it, y'all.
Hey there, we are guides from Prague, Czech Republic, and this is one of our favorite pubs. But somebody just recently left a nasty review complaining about the fact that the waiter simply asked them, "You want a beer?" The waiter brought the beer, and then once the person was finished, they brought another beer, and this guy was complaining about it. What is he talking about? That's the best thing. Once you're finished with your beer, they bring another one. So for me, from the perspective of a Czech European, that's a good sign. For an American, that may be kind of weird or rude. So today we want to talk about cultural differences between our country, our city, and United States of America.
So this is going to be a good video. This is going to be a good video.
America. First of all, you may be surprised what the beer looks like. Well, we have a video dedicated only to that. And second, when I walked in, I didn't look at a beer menu or something that may be quite common in the United States where you have different beers on tap. Most pubs and restaurants in Czech Republic will have one brewery on tap in the pub. So that's why you can walk in and just say, "I'll have one." So I kind of like that. You walk into a pub and you don't have a million choices, you just say one. In US, not only you have a choice of beers that are on tap, quite often there's 5, 10, 20, but also they will ask you, do you want draft or bottle? What kind of question is that? The reason you go to a pub is to get beer on tap, to get draft beer. If you want bottled beer, you go to a supermarket. So for us, that's a big cultural difference that quite often we don't understand. Now a beer here costs 55 crowns, let's call that $2.50 to round it up. If you go to a stadium, to a sports event here in Prague, it's gonna cost around $3. Well, nothing like that in US. If you go to a pub, it may cost $5, $6. And you go to a stadium.
Right now, as we speak, well, how much it costs, Bubbles? You looking at $10 damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, like $8 to $10.
8 to 10. Y'all, don't come to America. Yeah. All my Americans, we know it. The price has, the cost of living in overall, as an overall perspective, has went up. You spend $50 on 2 bags of chips.
Probably like 11 to 13 for draft, but like for bottle, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
it's ridiculous, man. The pricing down here is different. It's heartbreaking, y'all. Somebody come get us out of America, please. Come get me and Bubbles.
I would just recommend places that have great sun, like Texas, but it's not in America.
Bubbles need her son, y'all.
Yes.
Please, get your son.
And it can cost $10, $15, even $20. Honza hates it. Whenever he goes to a sports event, he's always shocked with the price of the beer.
Yeah.
I myself, when I travel to US, I usually don't go to sports events, but I like amusement parks. And just recently, I visited Universal Studios.
Universal Studios.
It was the most expensive beer I ever had in my life. $15.
$15.
I could not believe it. Now,
I'm surprised he didn't say $30. Man, them prices is ridiculous. We have lost our mind down here in America, y'all.
I understand that going to amusement park, you don't go there for beer, you go there for the rides, but still $15?
Remember, remember, America has a lot of imported stuff.
Yeah.
Not all of it is made in the U.S. So that's why it's a lot more pricey because we still have to bring stuff in. Just
Still sad down here. Still sad and depressing.
Price that it is. But in Pubs, it's probably made in the country. Like, they're probably making it in their, I don't know. Yeah. In a factory specifically. So that's why it's so cheap, you know?
Dude, it was insane. Why did I do that? Also, fun fact, I did not take a picture of the beer, but I did take a picture of the receipt. Now, the price of the beer, as I said at the amusement park, was $15. But I was asked to pay more than $16. Why? It said $15. Well, tax was not included. What is this about? We go to a place, and I'm not only talking restaurants, but any store, shop, and the price tag is the final price you pay. It says 55 here, it's gonna cost 55. They include the tax. Why don't you do that in US? It's just sad. I mean, imagine me, I'm 11 years old, I have my first dollar ever, and I walk into a dollar store, looking forward to buy something for $1. I pick up the item, go to the register, $1.50. What? It's a dollar store, everything costs $1, not dollar store plus tax.
Man!
You're all on a Carnival cruise,
my goodness.
7 players, frozen.
Oh my goodness, man. Can't be more realer than that.
Thanks to food. In any place, you can get some food, right? Mostly you pick something from the menu and no further questions will be asked. Well, in US, quite often they will ask you how you want it customized. Do you want bacon? Do you want that cheese? Do you want this cheese? Do you want this or that and that? It gets quite confusing for us. And you can imagine me being 11 years old in US, in New Jersey, first walking to a restaurant, ordering a burger. Very much looking forward to it. And they ask me,
That's where I was born.
I know. That's why I said New Jersey. Does that bring back old memories for you? Old New Jersey?
I guess, yeah.
We're now in Texas, y'all. Houston, Texas. Don't come looking for us now, all right? Unless you're trying to get us out of here and to take us back to where living is actually okay, you know?
We could pay our taxes.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't got to pay taxes no more. Come on now.
You got them.
me, how do you want your burger done? I said, I don't know, very well done. Thinking that they would make it completely. Yeah, you can imagine what happened. They brought this black piece of meat that was unedible. And all my friends had a laugh about it. Now, to be fair, if you go to a restaurant in Prague nowadays and you will have a burger, they will ask you how you want it done. But once again, the fact that you can customize anything at a restaurant in the US is very uncommon for us here. So if you come to a pub or a restaurant in Czech Republic, don't expect that you can customize every single item on the menu. That's why there's a menu with things that you pick from. I really hope we didn't lose our subscribers from the United States. We love you guys. So to say something that we consider to be amazing in US that we don't have here is water. Free water at a restaurant, at a bar, anywhere. You sit down at a table and in US, you get a glass of water. Never happens in the Czech Republic, ever. Not only that, if you ask for tap water, quite often they will say, no, we don't serve tap water. And you will get a tiny little bottle of water that you will pay for $2, $3, $4. It's ridiculous. I know a restaurant where I go to, and I will always say, can I get tap water? And they're like, no, we can't do that. We can only sell you a bottle. And I quite often say, I'll pay you the same price that I'll pay for the bottle for tap water. Like, no, we can't do that. Crazy. Why did we cut to here, where we are here to thanks to our partner, which is Surfshark VPN. We're actually on the border with Germany, also many cultural differences between them and us. But if you don't want any differences while traveling, but mainly while surfing the web, you can use Surfshark VPN because those differences will be gone. Let's say that you're traveling between US and Czech Republic and you like to watch some films that are only available in US and you come to Czech Republic.
You can skip it though.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna skip it. A little shout out to the sponsor though, man. Who want to sponsor us? Come on, go and sponsor us. We appreciate it. All right, we got service. Let's get into it.
Pubs, because that may be a bit of a shock for you when you come to Prague. Yes, service in restaurants and pubs, because that may be a bit of a shock for you when you come to Prague. Yes, quite often it is rude and not polite at all. That's also a huge difference for us when we go to US and a waitress will come to our table and she will introduce herself and she will smile and she will maybe recommend something from the menu. That would never happen here. I mean, it's changing, don't get me wrong. Service is getting better. But if you go to like a local place, a dive bar, which I would consider this place to be, quite often they'd be grumpy, and it takes a long time for them to get to know you. And after maybe a 20th visit, they will share a little smile with you. Not like in US. First time visitor, oh, I love seeing coming you to our restaurant. My name is Bendy. Can I take your order?
Trying to get that money.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah, down here we trying to get that money. We happy, boy.
But they get paid. They don't need tips.
Yeah.
That's just how it is in other countries, but.
Yeah, down here they trying to get every dollar out of it. It's persuading.
That $20
winking at you.
40. If you get everything right, you can get a $40, $60 tip. I swear.
Yeah, they bringing out free stuff to you, knowing the manager told them not to. Yeah, they go down here in America, y'all. I got to get out of here.
Wendy? Speaking of Wendy, when I was first called darling or honey in a restaurant in US, I was like, she really loves me. She just called me darling. I like that. I mean, I like the bartender here, but he never calls me darling. Let's make it stay that way, okay? We're tough guys. Even though the two of us consider the service at places in the United States very good and very nice and very polite, there is one thing that we consider to be very rude. And that is, you're finishing your meal or maybe you're halfway through and suddenly a bill lands on your table. What is that? Are you kicking me out? That would never happen here. Any business, restaurant, pub, coffee place tries to keep you in the place as long as possible. You're done with your meal, they'll offer you a dessert. You're done with your dessert, they will offer you coffee. You're done with your coffee, maybe you want to start over and have another appetizer. In other words, they want to keep you in as long as possible. You have to ask for the bill. In US, very often, you're halfway through, here's your bill. I'm like, well, maybe I want another something. No, the bill is already on the table.
Yep.
Just weird. Speaking of the bill,
there's some places that we've been to that they don't like just kick us out, but they like, you know what I'm saying, they offer us more when we want anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's like that because honestly, Americans are very fast.
We're very fast.
I just want to be here for an hour. I want to eat. I want to do this. Yep. Or like if their kids are getting antsy, they want the check. Mm-hmm. So I think that's just the only difference. That's what I've seen personally.
Yeah, we
so
like
they
rubbed
want
off
it
on
already. They want it already on the table, so then they're ready to kind of give you your card.
Yeah,
process it, give it back to them. They can just do whatever and then leave. You know.
Yeah, we've all rubbed off on each other, man. It's everybody just so fast paced.
Yeah, so it's not like enjoying, like the way that he said, like enjoying sitting, eating, you're like taking your time with your meal. You don't really have anywhere to go. You know, obviously you could just be like, oh, I just need to do this and this and that. You know, I'll have the bill at the end, you know?
Mm-hmm. But, Bill, let's dive into tipping. And that can create some big issues because that's a big cultural difference. In US, quite often we get asked, do you want to tip 15, 18, 20, 25%? Which for us is like, whoa, that's a lot. A quarter of the bill just tips because it's a tip-based country or tip-based business. In Czech, that used to be very, very different. I mean, my dad would only round up the bill to the next higher number. If the bill was 99, he would round it up to 100. I believe most of our dads and mothers still do that. Nowadays, it's changing even here, and tipping goes from 10% higher if you're satisfied with the service. If the service is really bad, some people will simply not tip. If that would happen in the US, that you would not leave a single cent on a tip, I've experienced people running out the restaurant and be like, what happened? What did we do wrong? Like, why did you not tip? So tipping is very, very different, and I'm curious what you will say about that in the comments. Whatever country you're from, I want to read what's the average tipping in your country. Now this...
It's not a chicken sandwich.
We trying our best to make our money down here. They tip. We need a tip. $20, $30. Man, you get that $20 tip, man, you was a happy waitress, boy.
Well, they're not the best jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
In this country, it's not the best.
It's not the best. And then so we work our ass off down here. She's been a waitress, and she has worked her ass off. And I'm not just taking up because she knows that she's been. man, them environments, the food environments, you know what I'm saying, the restaurant environments, it's hectic, man. It's because I've worked in those environments as well myself, and man, you do this, do that. Damn, hold on.
You don't even pay me enough to do all of this stuff, and you telling me to tell the guests that I can't give them their free cheesecake.
Yeah,
that's not a part of my job description. I'm getting paid $213. You getting paid way more to do that.
Yep.
So we're just doing so much for.
Then you got somebody over you. I mean, it's just hectic, man. So shout out to anybody that worked their ass off. Anybody watching today's video, you work your ass off. Hey, shout out to you. I hope you get a pay raise. I hope you got more blessings coming your way, because working hard is.
Yeah, my days are over.
Your days are over.
Yeah, the last table I served was terrible.
Yeah, she just quit. She just quit being a waitress, y'all, not long ago.
I didn't quit, but I put in my 2 weeks.
Two week notice. They still
got rid of me.
Yeah, it's all good.
Friends,
you got better things coming your way, buddy. That's right.
Is not only huge, but I consider it to be evil, and that is packaging and garbage in general. I'm not talking about if you go to a place where it's a takeout or you go to a fast food. Yes, they put it in a paper bag, either if you're in US or here. But I'm talking about if you go to a restaurant and they create so much garbage, so much waste, even though you're at a restaurant. Quick example. Mostly if you get a drink at a bar in the US, they put a napkin under it, so it soaks the moist that's running under it. Well, that's for one use only. Afterwards, they will throw away the napkin. How about they use coasters? Because you can reuse the coaster. And that's just one very simple example. Another one is, if you order a ketchup at this place, they will bring it, either a bottle, some places in the US do that too, or they put it in a ceramic cup that they clean afterwards. Not that they grab 20 ketchups and throw them next to your burger. Or even in McDonald's in Czech Republic.
That's what we do, yep.
Pay for every single tiny packaging of any sauce, any ketchup. So you think about if you want one or two. In US, yeah, can I get some ketchup? Here you go, here's 1,000,000 ketchups in tiny little bags. No, don't do that. I mean, you guys are going all Michael Bay packaging, like, hey, yeah, that's a plastic bag, let's put it in a paper bag, and let's put more packaging and pack it up. You want it to go? Yeah, let's pack it up more. Whew. Meanwhile, in Europe, yeah, let's get rid of plastic straws. They really destroy the universe. There's going to be one hell of a discussion under this video. I absolutely love you guys from US, and I love going to US, just so you know. We both do. Please don't cancel my ESTA. Now let's drop the beer for a minute, and let's talk about coffee and coffee culture differences between USA and Europe. Triggered already? Well, you'll get triggered more.
Yeah.
Yes, in Europe, we do.
I need me a mocha.
Yeah, we don't know how
She hates coffee, y'all, and I love coffee.
Yeah, but we don't know how to do our coffees down here.
Oh, man, here you go. All right, now.
When you see other people in other countries, how they make their coffees is just very simple. They make it very complex.
I still need me my mocha.
Tons of creamer.
My latte, cappuccino.
I'd rather not drink coffee.
I know, man. I done gave coffee. I ain't had coffee in a long time. It's been a couple weeks now. Almost a month. I've been I fasted from coffee. Like, I've given up coffee for a while now.
I feel like you're good, too. You haven't been having as many energy drinks as well, too.
Yeah, I haven't had energy drink in a long time.
Yeah, so you're going off your energy. How do you feel?
I feel good.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I don't want to say nothing inappropriate on camera, but we're going to keep it going.
Okay.
I love you now. Shout out to my Europeans. We love y'all, man. Come get us out of America.
Not consider this to be a cup of coffee. That's a gallon of coffee. If it's more than a gallon, it's not coffee. This is a cup of coffee. By the way, shocker, they have a cup of coffee in this pup. It's served in a ceramic cup. It's this size. You have a plate under it. It makes that little noise when you put it down. You sometimes even get a spoon with it so you can mix your little espresso.
That's how your daddy do it in Cape Verde? That's how they do it? Yeah.
This is how you drink it. Not a gallon.
Not a
Doesn't
gallon.
fit in your car so you can drive and sip on your little coffee soup throughout the day. Big difference, big shocker for us when we go to places in US and they simply don't serve something like this. Now, hold your horses. I know that coffee culture in US is changing depending on which state you live in, if you live in a city and so on, but still mostly people think this is coffee and you cannot get this. It's sad for us Europeans. Can I get a cup of coffee? You want venti grande, grande XL, grande XXXXL?
Oh yeah, grande XL.
Yeah.
Like the Italians drink. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now this next cultural difference may sound weird, but I believe it should be addressed. And that is restrooms and toilet sizes.
Oh, let's hear this.
In restaurants and pubs. And I'm not talking about the actual seat size, but I'm talking about you have a big pub and there's one toilet. There's like one restroom for the entire pub where there's like hundreds of people. And the stalls where you can like sit to do number 2 are very like see-through. Like there's no privacy. Like there's no door at the bottom. Like if somebody peeks, they can see you. Yeah, it's kind of strange. And girls talk about that a lot. Both our girls talk about it, how like it's kind of weird that people can't really see you. So that's a big difference. If there's a big pub here, it has many restrooms, many toilets, and it can, you know, do the business people need and accommodate.
Yeah,
see, I like those.
It's all the way to the floor,
all the way to the floor.
The top.
Yeah.
They give them enough room.
I like that.
Made out of wood instead
Yeah, we
of
done.
plastic and all that. What we use.
I got to get out of America, man.
Many people at the same time. And of course, the ones we mentioned are not the only cultural differences between our continents. There's many more. We can talk about different units. We can talk about different forms of transportation, how we move around cities and countries, how big are our cars and your cars, and many more topics. So let us know in the comments if you want us to cover more topics. And while you're there, please don't be mad at us. This was not made to insult you, only to give you perspectives on our culture habits and your cultural habits that we experience when we go over to your lovely continent that we love to visit. But sometimes we're just like, huh, that's weird. We're the honest dudes from Prague. That dude's name is Honza. My name is Janek. We go by The Honest Guide, our channel full of content. So if you're planning to come to Prague, Europe, check out our videos. We do scams, we show you beers, we show you restaurants, coffee places, and cultural differences. I'll see you next week.
That's amazing.
He can help us book our trip.
Yeah, me and
Bubbles. Watch all his videos. He'll link the places in the description.
Me and Bubbles we're gonna go traveling soon, y'all. Me and Bubbles want to travel the world, man. Get our passports and get out of here and just go see what life is, you know, outside of living here, man. I know everybody lives different lifestyles all over the world, man. And I think that's one of the best things, you know, to think about, you know, that, man, somebody's out there living a whole different lifestyle than over here. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even pay taxes. And we pay taxes, you know? It's a crazy way to think of things like that, but that's just reality, man. And we'll eventually go traveling, y'all. We can't wait to travel. But let y'all comment down below if y'all want to say anything down below. If y'all have anything y'all want to mention that was in this video, please do so. Let's talk about it. Let's not argue now. You know, let's talk about it. Let's have some good combos in the chat. We'll really appreciate, man. I would love to comment, to chat with y'all down below. And this was an amazing video. And again, shout out to Honest Guy for this amazing video. We will be checking out more videos. And if y'all want to send more videos or link more videos, feel free to comment them down below. Send it to me on Instagram, whatnot. Just send them, you know what I'm saying? But we love y'all. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all day. Take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. And amen. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, y'all.